Hi Nastya.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Happy to have you here.
Very.
Yeah. So I would like, could you please introduce yourself shortly? Your name, your crew, and where you're from?
Okay. My name is Nastya. I'm from Kiev, from Ukraine. I represent MedState Crew and Dogsfam.
Yeah. How did you get in touch with dance and what does it mean to you?
I was a kid, and my mom bring me to, it's very regular story, for, I think that for all kids and especially for the countries of post-Soviet Union, my mom bring me to ballroom dancing. And actually, it wasn't my choice, but still, she just brought me there, and I was very young. I was 6 years old, but I love it, and I spent my time there for 6 years, I guess. Yes.
Okay. And did you feel it made you want to dance more, or it was just you felt it was just a hobby in the beginning?
Mm, um, let's say when I was a kid, my parents they listening to those music which actually still with me, and they were listening to Michael Jackson songs, and I have his concert in my VHS. Yes, VHS it called. Um, yeah, so actually, I loved the music first before I started to realize that I wanted to dance. So yes, was like my first love, even when I was a kid, and even in those age, of course, I didn't realize that I wanted to connect this hobby with my life, but still, I realized that I love it so much that I don't want to stop in it, and just then I realized that I wanted to connect my life with it too.
So, what would you say it means to you? What does dance
Um, mm, what dance means to me, I count that this is in some case, of course, it's my love to the music. It's my way to show it. But from other way, I guess that this is my type of communication, because I feel that I do not. I'm not a very open person. I'm a normal person, I'm polite and so on, but I have my own space, and I have to use to people before I let them into this space. So I guess that this is my type of communication. First of all, because I won't open myself to such a great amount of people in a regular life, kind of.
So, you would say, has it opened you a lot to? You would say maybe you're shy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would say I perceive you. You're a bit shy.
Yeah.
And introverted.
A bit, yes.
Yeah. And so you would say, has dance, what it means to you, like you explained, has it helped you to get most not social, but you are social, but has it helped you open up and let
Yes,
more?
yes, of course. I do not count myself like a whole introvert, but I'm something in the middle. I love my own space. I love to be alone, but at the same time, of course, I love people and I love to spend some time with them. But at the same time, I like to be somewhere in the middle. And of course, I count that dance helps me to go more to the way of opening myself to the people than to go to other way, to stay always alone or something.
So, what do you think are important keys to growth within dance?
You mean in my personal occasion or in general?
Both.
In both. Um, I think that it's a natural desire and natural love. Like you have to really feel it. At the same time, I guess that you shouldn't accept someone's words as the whole truth. You know, like to be influenced by someone fully. You have to develop your own tastes in dance, in music, in your in your self-development in general. And I think that you have to trust yourself.
What inspires you for your dance?
Music, first of all, because actually, I can't say that I'm those dancer who is dancing like all the time, you know, like 24 hours in a day. Like I don't want to lie to you, like that I'm dancing each 3 minutes of my life. No, it's not. But when I'm listening to music, I always create these pictures. Even when I was super young, or even when I was a kid, I always listening for I don't know, for example, for Jamiroquai, and I'm always creating some pictures how I'm moving, like in my best way. And right now, it's continued to be the same way. Like I'm listening to music and I wanted to dance. Even if I'm not dancing, I'm still creating these pictures in my head that I'm dancing.
So you would say you're very visual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And how do other dance styles or like movements or even breathing, you know, how would you say it influences your dance?
As we speaking with you that I'm really very visual, I have I don't know how to say it right in English, like kind of projection. I don't know if you understand me. Like sometimes I can watch a contemporary dancer or I don't know a ballet dancer, and like those picture that he or she creates is like so common to mine that it gives me those platform to create something in my head that actually really influenced me personally, and gives me those possibility to create something with my body too. So I think that in this way it influenced me like the most, because actually I do not dance other dance styles like the same way as hip hop, and the music is the answer, really, because like hip hop music is so different for me, and I can spend with this music like really a lot of my time. And of course, it's not just rap music; like it can be such a soulful hip hop and so on. That's why actually I feel that this is my style, because I can spend my time with this music first.
I can say actually, like when I see you dance, it's that like it's not one specific way, you know. Like I can see, like you just said, so many influences from different styles, and I think also that's what, for me personally, that makes me like, because it's not just hip hop or just this, or you know, it's really
Thank you.
the influence from different styles. So it makes a lot of
Thank you so much.
sense what you say.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Would you like, for example, because you said you love hip hop music, so do you feel you are able to express yourself differently according to which sound that you are moving to, which song you are moving to? If it's hardcore rap or if it's soulful,
you mean
will you move differently?
Yes, I think so. But I'm not trying to, relate to this type of music just like not natural, like when I do not feel it, but I feel that I have to be like this. But actually, I had such a period in my life, I don't know, some years ago, of course, when I just trying to develop as much information as I can and to put it into myself. Of course, I still count that hip-hop is not the most feminine style. That's why actually for the girls it's rather hard to find themselves in this style. And this was my struggle, because like I was surrounded by men and like their energy influenced me so much, and in some way it was like very helpful, you know, because it pushed me all the time and I wanted to achieve more, to be more complete and to work more. But at the same time it influenced me in those way when I did not realize like who am I, how can I move through this music. And this was the struggle. Like I had to have a rather long way to realize how can I move as a woman through this music and still feel myself kind of feminine, you know.
If you meet your younger self starting to dance, what advice would you give yourself?
What advice? As I told like few questions before, that do not accept someone's world like super close, and do not accept someone's advices as 100% right advices. Because actually like I'm from those type of people when if I believe someone, like I really believe this person. So sometimes I'm just like did not accept these advices in the right way. So like in those period I would say to myself like work with your perception and try to work with your tastes more than you want to trust someone in this case, you know.
So it's a very important key to always trust your intuition.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because like sometimes you can feel that I'm right, but all, for example, I don't know, in your team or in your surroundings gonna tell you no, like it's not those things that you have to follow, and you started to have some doubts about your way of thinking. So yes, I would say to myself like trust yourself first.
Would you also say it took you did it take you a while to come to that realization for yourself, or you've always felt like that?
In some way, yes, but in some way I had to go through some paths to feel it for like 100%. Even right now, like there is some occasions when I do not feel it for 100%, and sometimes I even can ask Andres for his advice, like what do you think? But like even if he has his other way of thinking about this situation or whatever, like I'm trying always to like not to how to explain it, like to relate to mine, like to feel my position, not just think about this but to feel too, because like if I feel that I'm right, like I can, I cannot no, not I cannot, I don't know how to explain it.
You always follow, you trust your gut a lot.
Yes. So like I'm sure, so okay, like you can have your own vision, your own position, but I will be with mine.
That's such a nice advice, I think everybody needs that. We all need to always, it can be hard sometimes to follow our own advice, so it's also nice to hear, and I think for many dancers around the world, it's nice to hear from you because you mean a lot to so many of us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for the interview.